Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, this is July 10th, and this is Morning Reflections.
On a Friday.
Yeah, welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah, very good meditation. Who goes first?
You do.
Wow.
Yours was longer and more complicated.
Okay.
Unless you want me to.
It's very fascinating. Let me do a little pre-explanation of what happened. When you meditate, you get to you get to different levels of meditation, and you enter what some people would call no time. And in that no time, you can get a vast amount of information in a very short time. It's like a information burst.
Yep.
And that's we've been getting more and more of that lately. And I don't know how we're keeping these so short, but
well, one of the details is I've had several things where I've had to write them down, and I can now go, okay, you just go ahead and bring the notebook with you.
Yeah,
You're going to write stuff down, because it's a lot.
And we could expand on everything we wrote down this morning. I had to write down stuff too, just to keep it straight.
There may be more of this kind of thing coming. It's interesting in
Or
itself.
maybe some books coming or something. Or, I don't know. We'll see.
Calendar with little quotes.
Yeah, something. Anyway, what I got, I'll start at a deep level, a dark level. Part of what's happening on the planet now is a battle for consciousness, a battle for the mind. It's an information battle, and it's taking place largely on the internet. And you have to be very discerning in what you're researching, because there's so much bullshit out there. And use your heart, use your intuition to guide you. You know, does this feel right? And if you have something that's questionable, check it. Check other sources on that. So keep checking.
And lots of layers to the checking. You know, the internet, but do remember the internet does include mainstream media, does include a lot of other sources. So don't feel like you're getting your information from one source. Get it from as many places as you can.
Exactly. And
friends, discussion groups.
Yep.
I think we're going to
citizen journalists.
Yeah.
Seek those out, because they do a lot of hard research, and it's not for nothing. They're digging for the facts. They're digging for the truth.
Yeah, but I also think friends and discussions with people who you are also informing themselves, possibly through other means. And again, verify the information. 3 independent sources are always a good idea.
At least, yeah. So anyway, part of what I got was one way in which the deep state controls people is to traumatize them at an early age, and they fragment their psyche, sometimes to the point where a person has kind of like a multi-personality disorder and not even aware of some of the personalities in there. And then they use these people and trigger them, and to get them to act out whatever their agenda is, what the deep state wants to be done. So anyway, in healing that, a person needs to be aware of those other consciousnesses within themselves and bring them into their heart. And we are slowly doing this, individual by individual. We're healing all these different aspects of our own consciousness, searching our own shadow self and healing it. And like a lot of the work that I've done on myself is healing the inner child, because we all have traumas growing up, and those sometimes they need to be healed and looked at and understood, and bring those fragmented children back into our own hearts and make them understand that they are loved and wanted and cared for and protected. And
that's your adult self healing your child self. And the adult self has had the experience of the child's trauma floating through their existence, but also has the capacity to recognize what the child actually needed and provide it even now to help the child understand and make a united experience for the whole human being and that child being accepted.
Yeah. So anyway, it just went on from there and on and on. So we heal on an individual level. We heal on a group or family level. We can heal generations of abuse within a family, or even clans.
Timelines of abuse.
Timelines, planetary healing, and then even cosmic healing. So it just, like I say, you go into no time and you get vast amounts of information. I mean, I can just go on and on, but because of time constraints here in the 3D level, I'll turn it over to Donna.
Well, I would add a little bit more. In meditation, like in most creative things, if you're doing something really creative or something that really requires focus, you'll notice that time disappears. It drops out. If you're doing something you love to do, time's gone. It's not a minute, not even present. That's a very good example of the process of meditation being a similar kind of phenomena of time disappearing, fully present in the now, and you're fully engaged. And whatever does that for you, dancing to music, surfing, it doesn't matter. You've actually discovered another form of meditation. Mine was a little bit different, but an odd parallel. I was noticing all the little exquisite things, like we have rainbow prisms in the window, and when the sunlight comes in, it'll catch on all the prisms and fill the room with little fragmentary rainbows all over the color. And it's really a delight. So when we get a sunny morning like this, it's fun to watch.
And another little detail, when we open the curtain, it disturbs the crystals. And they just send dancing lights all over the room, and it's just beautiful.
And they swirl around, so it's one of the treats on a Sunday morning.
Yeah. Or any morning, actually.
Or sunny, as in sunny day.
Yeah.
One of the details is we have things. It can be art, it can be music, it can be the arrangement of words, it can be literature, it can be a story. All of those are things that produce joy and delight, and they're little things. But they are a type of miracle. They're a little presence of spirit or grace of God occurring momentarily. You know, whoops, right there. See it? Wasn't that gorgeous?
Yeah.
They were really quite a surprise.
A twinkle in an eye.
True. You see something crossing somebody's face and go, oh wow, that perfectly sums up what he was thinking. You know, that kind of thing. The detail is, when you look at how our mainstream media or movie industry or TV industry is presenting the miracle, it has to be big and spectacular and extraordinary. And remember, the monsters have to be big and spectacular and awful. And I always loved one show talked about an explosion every 15 minutes. Mm. Otherwise, it's not exciting. So we've stopped noticing the little ones, and they're around you all the time. Watch for them.
Yeah. So enjoy your day. Thank you for being here. Check out naturalshaman.com and have a good day.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Blessings.
Blessings upon you.